Hello friends, today we will do DAV Class 6 Science Chapter 4 Separation of Substances Question Answer and all exercise. वीडियो को एंड तक देखें, लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. Page number 66. Something to know. A. Fill in the blanks. First, housewives sometimes use the method of hand picking to remove unwanted substances from eatables like rice and pulses. Second, common salt is prepared on a large scale through the process of evaporation. Third, separation of tea leaves from tea is done by a process called filtration. Fourth, the process of loading can be used to increase the rate of sedimentation of the suspended particles in a solid liquid mixture. Fifth, the method used to separate the fine particles suspended in a liquid by rotating the mixture at a high speed is known as centrifugation. B. Match the following first. Wind, it is matched with B. Winnowing. Second, chalk powder and water. It is matched with C. Sedimentation. Third, oil and water. It is matched with E. Separating funnel. Fourth, separating peas from cooked pulao. It is matched with A. Hand picking. Fifth, muslin cloth. It is matched with D. Filtration. Sixth, camphor and salt. It is matched with F. Sublimation. C. Take the correct option. First, which of the following is an example of a heterogeneous mixture? Answer is pebbles in rice. Second, which one of the following is not an example of a pure substance? Answer is air. Third, the process of loading helps to. Answer is speed up the rate of sedimentation. Fourth, transferring the clear liquid into another container, leaving behind the residue is called. Answer is decantation. Fifth, a substance that sublimes easily is. Answer is naphthalene. D. Answer the following questions in brief. First, name any three methods used for separating a solid to solid mixture. Answer first, hand picking. Second, threshing. Third, sieving. Second, what is winnowing? Give an example of a mixture whose components can be separated by this method. Answer, the process of separation of lighter particles from heavier ones by wind. Example, wheat and husk. Third, some iron pins get scattered on the carpet when you are expected. Guess how can one collect all the pins in the shortest possible time? Answer, when a magnet is brought near iron pins, the pins tend to cling to it. Attraction of magnetic substances like iron towards magnet. Fourth, name any three substances while sublime on heating. Answer first, naphthalene, second camphor, third iodine. Fifth, what is crystallization? Name any three substances which can be purified using the technique. Answer. Crystallization is a process which separates a pure solid in the form of its crystals from saturated solution. Three substances which can be purified using the technique are: first, salt we get from the sea. Second, crystals of alum, curry. Third, blue vitriol, Neela thought. E. Answer the following question. First, differentiate between a pure substance and mixture. Give example of each. Answer. Pure substance. Substances having only one kind of particle. Example, sugar and salt. Mixture. It consists of two or more substances mixed together in any proportion. Example, butter and milk. Second, state the difference between heterogeneous and homogeneous mixture. Give two examples of each type. Answer. Heterogeneous mixture. A mixture having different compositions over its different parts. Example, first, iron nails in sulfur powder. Second, pebbles in rice. Homogeneous mixture. A mixture having same composition over all its parts. Example, first, sugar in water. Second, alloys. Third, can a mixture of iodine and camphor be separated by the sublimation method? Give reason for your answer. Answer. No, because iodine and camphor both sublime on heating. Fourth, why does the size of naphthalene balls put in open keep on reducing with time? Answer. Because naphthalene balls are sublime, solid changes directly into gaseous form. Fifth, after a dust storm, how does rain help in making air clear? Answer. The dust particles in the air get loaded with water and settle down. Thus, loading helps in cleaning the air more quickly. 6. Sawdust mixed in water cannot be separated by the sedimentation method. Why? Answer. Because it is light in weight. Sedimentation is used to separate heavy things. 7. The filtration method cannot be used to separate sugar and salt mixed in water. Why? Answer. Because filtration is used to separate insoluble substances and salt are soluble. 8. Describe the method of centrifugation using an appropriate example. Answer. Centrifugation is a method to separate fine particles suspended in a liquid by rotating the mixture at a high speed. Example, to separate butter from cream, the mixture is rotated at a high speed. First, state the values displayed by the student of class 6. Answer. Aware, sincere, eco-friendly, cleanness, teamwork. Second, give one example each of a situation in which sieving and winnowing can be used for bringing about the required separation. Answer: sieving, separating wheat from flour from bran; winnowing, separating husk from wheat grains. Page number 69. Something to do. First, draw a neat and well-labeled diagram of filtration method. Also name the different varieties of filters available. Page number 60. This is diagram of filtration. Answer 1. Different varieties of filters. A. Filter paper. B. Cotton cloth. C. Muslin cloth. D. Tea strainer. E. Water filter. Second, fill a glass with impure water. Using your knowledge of methods of separation, suggest a method to purify it. Justify your suggestions. Answer. First, allow the water to set so that heavy impurities settle down. Sedimentation. Then carefully pour the clear water into another vessel. Decantation. Next, pass it through a filtration to remove fine particles. Finally, boil the water to kill germs. Justification. These methods remove suspended impurities and harmful microorganisms, making the water safe to drink. Third, suggest way to separate the component of the following mixtures: A. Camphor, sand and salt. B. Sawdust, common salt and iron nails. C. Aluminum chloride, common salt and chalk powder. Answer A. Camphor, sand and salt. First, separate camphor by sublimation. Second, add water to dissolve the salt. Third, filter to separate sand. Fourth, evaporate the filtrate to obtain salt. Answer B. Sawdust, common salt and iron nails. First, remove iron nails with a magnet. Second, add water so that sawdust by decantation or filtration. Third, remove the sawdust by decantation or filtration. Fourth, evaporate the water to get common salt. Answer C. Aluminum chloride, common salt and chalk powder. First, separate aluminum chloride by sublimation. Second, add water to dissolve common salt. Third, filter to separate chalk powder. Fourth, evaporate the filtrate to obtain common salt. Answer 4. Observation method of separation. First, making tea, filtration, tea strainer. Second, washing rice, decantation. Third, separating stones from pulses, hand picking. Fourth, sieving flour, sieving. Fifth, separating husk from grains, winnowing. Sixth, staining fruit juice, filtration. Fifth, churning curd to get butter, centrifugation, churning. Thank you for watching my channel.